Ahoy! Do I have to say ahoy? Yeah. Okay. Ahoy! I sound stupid. Hello. Hi, I'm Dale. If you're enjoying these videos, please like, share, and if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to our channel to find out what else it is we've been getting up to. If you don't like these videos, please like, share, and if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to our channel to find out what else it is we've been getting up to. Enjoy this episode. I removed the fixings and pipework at the back of the boat. I didn't like doing this as I was taking away some of the boat's originality. But yeah, I removed that, filled all of the holes and prepped her ready for painting. My plan is to have our logo painted on the back of the boat when she's done. That's it for today. I've been sanding for about 10 hours non-stop. I say non-stop, a couple of little breaks. Well, my hands, I've been doing too much to be honest with you. My hands feel like there's someone else's. I got pins and needles going up my arms. Silly boy. But yeah, gone quite well. I'll turn the camera around this way. Not that much difference to be honest with you, but I can see it. Some of these patches where the darker stains were, they're coming up quite good. This part by here was horrendous. So what I'm going to do before I go home is put another coat of oxalic acid on there. Yes, I've learned how to say it. To see how much more of those stains that we can get out by bleaching them. So yeah, fingers crossed, tomorrow another quick sanding and she'll be beautiful, all ready for some varnish. Times are exciting. And that's that. I think I'm going to leave it for the night. I'm going to do a bit of research to make sure that's okay. I'm sure it is. And see how she comes up tomorrow. Failing that, I'll do another video in about half an hour when I go to take this off. Cheers guys. Turns out I did have to remove the acid from the boat, but I forgot to film it. Anyway, the next day my brother popped over to give me a hand, which was a good thing as we had to move this monstrosity again. Our plan, flip her over and work on the underside. We managed to lift her about an inch off the ground and both decided it's probably a better idea to work on the boat instead. In fact, it was definitely a better idea, as unlike the last time I worked on the trailer, I was able to put my own socks on the following day. The wearing glasses is really starting to piss me off. Don't like contact lenses. Mask full of crap. I am fully showing off a moment. The dust in my ears, my eyes. I need contact lenses, but I haven't got any left. So I called Specsavers and asked if I could have some that are in my prescription. They said I've been due an appointment since early last year, so I can't have any unless I go in to do a test. But it's been okay for them to send me my prescription ones monthly without me doing the test. And they give me some blurb that is all about COVID. Specsavers. At least the sun's out. I'm going back under there. Well, I'm going back under the blind. Gotta just get this done. Why didn't we buy a horse box? I'm going to very quickly go over the rest of the bare timber with 240 grit sandpaper. I'll then go over it with a tack cloth, get rid of all the rest of the dust, and we'll start varnishing. Don't actually know why I walked behind the camera then. May as well cut it there. Not like I haven't shown you enough of the sanding. So I've taken off some of the decorative brass that I got around the boat. It might serve a purpose when she's in the water. I don't know, it's decorative to me. So yeah, just taking it off to be able to sand the timber down, make it a bit easier for when I'm varnishing. And while it is off, I'm going to clean this up, give her a nice polish, and obviously keep the screws as much as we can, and pop it back on there when we're done. In Wales, if you're not called dye, you're called something else, to be honest. But point I'm making is there's a lot of dyes in Wales, and everyone knows a dye, and this is one of my dyes. In fact, we know that many dyes that we need to pin an attribute to each dye, just so we know which dye we're talking about when we're speaking about dye. This dye knows about cars, so he's dyed the car. So Tara's just had 2 fill-ins. Blow me a kiss. Blow me a kiss. Blow me a kiss. I could get you a pipe because you look like Popeye. So you would have just seen me and Di working on the trailer, flipped her up to get all of the dust, rust, old paint off the bottom of her. Dave was then going to set to work to make her be what she had to be. We were going to paint it this afternoon, lovely jubbly. Anyway, I had some second thoughts about the weight of the trailer, thought about doing a bit of research. In fact, a chap called Steve, who we found on a boat forum group that we're in, he contacted us, lovely guy, just giving us a bit of free advice. He actually used to sell sweets in different events and venues. Anyway, he said about the weight limits and the risks and la 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 la. So right, better have a look and check the weights of the trailer. So the trailer's too heavy. I need a brake trailer which is a massive setback. It means we're going to have to pay a good few grand. A few grand that we don't have, a few grand that we didn't expect to spend on getting a new trailer. It also means that the value I thought that we had in the trailer that we got isn't there because it can't be used. It's a pile of scrap with wheels basically, which is a complete pain in the arse. So we're on our way to Newport. Might have found a trailer. I'm not counting on it. Everything we're finding that we get our hopes up gets knocked straight back down. So I'll probably do another video in the next 10 minutes or so telling you about how crap this trailer was, how the sun's too hot and it's going to start raining soon. This week's pissed me off. Good news, found a new trailer. Me stropping was totally unnecessary. Amazing. Simon, sorry, what's your company's name?
Farmbank Towing.
Farmbank Towing. Get down here. Thank you, Simon. We managed to sell our trailer the very same day. Today is exciting. We're going to start painting the boat. I don't know if you remember, but in episode 1 I was a bit apprehensive about taking the paint off the bottom of the boat because I thought it might have been lead based. Turned out it was bitumen based, and I didn't explain how I found that out. When I cleared the back of the boat, there was actually an old tin of paint on there, which turns out to be the paint that they use on the boat. Now, as you know, I want to stay as true to the boat as possible in my conversion in terms of using nautical materials and boat-based stuff. Anyway, I contacted T-Mac, who were absolutely amazing. Jake, I think your name was Jake, sorry if it's not, we'll call you Jake for the purpose of this video. He was awesome, helped me out loads. So, they sent us some wonderful products. As it turns out, we've done a bit of research, and I think these guys are the best in the game, or pretty close to it. We're not sponsored by them, I need to point that out, but they have helped us out massively with loads of advice, and they have helped out with costs with us for the project. They like the project. They're actually going to do a little story on their website. So I'll put a link in the comments with how to find them, how to find their website. They got some cool bits on their website. A guy made a boat, bed boat, I don't know, either way. But yeah, T-Mac, take a look at them, they're great. Let's have a go at painting my boat. Okay, right, so I'm going to start with some varnish. I'm going to go over her with a thin down coat of varnish. I'm going to go with a 50-50 mix using Thinners 14, again from T-Mac. Again, I'm not sponsored by them, just telling you what I got. So yeah, have a little go. I'm going to filter the varnish through this just to get rid of any bits that might be in there, any gloopy, crappy crap. That's my best intentions. If I do get bored doing that, then that'll go out the window and I'll just crack on. For you varnish enthusiasts, yes, I shouldn't be doing this outside because of bits everywhere, but my conclusion, I didn't need to filter it, it's all good. What I have done is just wasted time, so all good. Okay, so this coat is really quite watery. It's more watery than I thought it was going to be, but I'm just going on the advice of T-Mac, who said to go 50%. Bit skeptical how thin this actually is, but I suppose it's just to sink into the wood first of all. If you're not a wood person, you might not appreciate this as much as me. This is porn. Can't wait to go out in the sun. gorgeous. She's nice. So that's the first coat of the varnish done. I've gone over and given her a light sand, ready to take the next coat. I'm not going to bore you guys and show you just umpteen videos of me sanding and varnishing and sanding, varnishing and sanding and varnishing. So this is probably the last video for a couple of days unless something eventful happens. Touch wood it doesn't. Yeah, so next video you'll see her not quite in all her glory, but she will be nicely varnished and ready for a painting. I presume that's going to be the next step, depending on weather, depending on whatever the big man upstairs has planned for me. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, share, subscribe, tell everyone, let us know your thoughts.